it was not. It was also a very fast, difficult game. Now, Evos SG is going to be on the blue side this time around, going up against Bigatron SG on the red side, and they've already decided that they're going to remove Hellcat. Perfectly on point.
Yes, the best predictor, FPL. Yes,
and we're going to see, so Selena does get removed by Bigatron. What will be the next one? Come on, by Evos. It's going to be still Harley over there.
Still Harley? Okay.
So
it's the same band.
So very much the same bats coming from Evos side here. Bigatron SG has a choice. Do they remove Cloud? Do they remove Grok? Do they remove Jawhead? Exactly.
Grok. Definitely
going to be Grok. Alright, so here we have it. So right now we can see that instant first pick. I don't know if necessarily that was the best case, but let's see what Bigatron comes back and responds
Hayabusa,
with.
Jawhead. Ocho.
Potentially Jawhead.
But Hayabusa has been nerfed.
Yeah, so his spell vamp has been removed.
Spell vamp removed when you use your ultimate on creeps.
Yeah.
And also HP growth every level has been reduced as well.
So we're going to see the Minotaur here is one that's being hovered upon. We saw really good Minotaur plays coming through. Unfortunately, lacking a bit of damage. Will the composition change up this time around? Maybe if they add in a Kagura instead, Yang Umbrella can create lots of disruption in team fights.
Kagura
also
maybe from Bambi. Ooh, Alice. Alice was.
Alright, so Alice does come through. Alice was also adjusted in the recent patch.
Adjusted. Yeah, it encourages because the ultimate cooldown was reduced and more ultimates will be coming out, but her tankiness
also got affected.
Yeah, got affected a little bit. The passive was nerfed a little, so more aggressive gameplay is coming out from Evos Singapore.
I do like the Bane and Alice pickup specifically. That was really good. The Vexana adaptation here is interesting. Having the backline damage and Kagura.
Oh, Kagura taken away from Bambi.
And look at that immediate hover over for the side there of Diggy.
That's really great pickup from Evos Singapore.
Yes.
Great pickup.
They immediately knew what to respond with when there was a Minotaur pickup over there, when there was a Vexana coming in. There's a lot of crowd control that can be very disruptive. You immediately say, right, Diggy works perfect for us. Not only do you set up opportune targets like LY4 to get pulled back, or for Kagura, or the bombs are zoning areas, you are able to save up your team fight.
That's right. We do see more of an AoE team comp coming in from Evos Singapore. Alice with the ultimate. Bane with the deadly catch.
Exactly. This is just like stacking upon stack and just watch as everybody like disappears.
They will disappear in a group here.
Yes. They will form the Bermuda Triangle. Unfortunately, there's no Lancelot there. If there was, he would be perfect for this meme. But no, we're going to see what Bigatron goes up with for that very last choice. A frontliner would be good for them. Let's go with a Chow.
I sort of feel like BTR will be playing extremely defensively the whole game. And shit yet again.
Every time I seem to cast a Singaporean game, I'm left like stunned just looking at the screen like, what?
But it's not surprising.
It's not surprising
BTR
for
has
Bigatron.
been picking Yi Sun Shin in Season 1.
But for this lineup, what do you think? Do you really think Yi Sun Shin fits into this lineup?
It could be good because because Evos has like an AoE team fight boom team comp, right?
Okay.
But for BTR, I think they want to go for the split push. Kagura is really mobile.
So more skirmishy, more split pushy.
Yes, more split pushy. Having the Hayabusa as well.
I didn't think about that.
Yi Sun Shin for the global support. If in case anything happens, just to slow down Evos.
Yep.
So it's pretty good.
For extra damage as well.
And also for late game damage to fight Claude, but it's a little bit hard for late game team fights. They have to steal towers. They have to avoid team fight. It's all about the disengage.
Right, you've heard it here. The analysis coming up from Eduardo. Can they steal towers and can they avoid team fights? That is what Bigatron Singapore needs to be doing in order to win. But before we go ahead, in 3 to 1, we still need to go choose who we're gonna select. In 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna give it to Evos.
Bigatron.
Okay, so we have a split this time around.
But they have to execute disengagements really well. They have to make off for the disengage.
We're gonna see, can they disengage well? Can our expert analyst here come back with it? We'll find out. This time around, we're gonna see that the turtle will be spawning on the bottom side of the map. Very little, wave cuts. As you're gonna see that Bigatron here will still go in for the invade. That's 4 members over there. Does manage to steal that away, which is good. Potato, unfortunately, a little bit too late to the party.
4 players on the bottom side. They do see Turtle there, but almost getting caught out. flicker slid out.
Ooh,
Really? I mean, he could have walked out of that.
He could have walked out from that. It's a very fast flicker that's being used.
Ooh, a little bit insecure about their positioning right here, WQXD, after that horrible first game that they had. But we do see Crab really quickly being contested right here. LY4, WQXD and Sana gets chunked really quickly. So
they need to be cautious about this. Now back in the top lane, we are going to see that Diggy and Gushan is there. Didn't manage to secure the buff for themselves already. So the longer that they do delay this with Bigatron, it's going to be better. Soul does manage to escape it out. Good timing out there. And it seems like Potato will just drink away his rum and be happy with what he has. Singh gets pulled back in. There's going to be Blaze that go across him. Might be able to escape, but one final hit, it looks like it will not quite come enough. Here, the damage still not enough. I'm going to see one last hit over there. Dies Juke all the way back up to lane. But Jisako will be there with his Shuriken. No, still manages to flicker away as now Will opt to Juke once again. But moving up to the top, Hayabusa will get the first blood. As now, the tide will rip everybody through. Sana was forced to flicker away. We're going to see that Claude does get the first kill. WQXD will be the next one to fall. As Diggy gets the kill into that one, Cole will be really happy.
I see my money being flown away to Pseudo right now as I lose my bet early into the game. Bigatron Singapore, why do you engage the team fights? You know that you have to be cautious about the team fighting skills, the AoE damage.
But they're not going to come out here. Singh potentially going to get caught out here. Does get pulled back in. The blaze will be enough as now the Crab Cannon will be able to slaughter it across. Now they have an opportunity to go in for the turtle, but keeping in line with what Evos likes to do, they're heavily going to be pushing the lanes instead.
Alright, we do see top lane. Jason Cole doing pretty well with the Hayabusa. Did get a kill against Alice, get the first blood for himself, but we do see Evos Singapore pressuring him already on the top side of the map. Will be proxy farming in between towers, and we do see Hayabusa has to walk away from that, has to just quad shadow away from that. And on the bottom lane though, we do see Toto is there, so BTR Singapore have 3 players right here, and if Kagura rotates really well, they could steal the turtle for themselves. And Evos Singapore will be taking a buff. It's a good time to go for turtle, but obviously they kind of don't understand what the timing is right now. And Evos is just rotating and just taking the buffs for themselves, and we do see an engagement right here.
We're going to see WQXD does knock up 4 members, but the damage is not quite good enough as Kolya it will be able to save them out. Now the pullback's going to be in. Will they be able to get out? No, we're going to see that Bane does get removed as now Soul will be ripping through the enemy team against 4 members. Great positioning coming through here, but it looks like that will be all. Batman are going to be brought out. We're going to see Kagura, Yin Yang's umbrella does get thrown back. Sync gets it and execute coming out from Diggy.
A 2-for-1 exchange right there. BTR Singapore kind of disengaged that pretty good, but Sync has to get away from that.
Juke Central, it will be finally good enough that one last auto attack will do it, but Jason Cole is now back into it. Will be looking at the retribution kill. Unfortunately, there's minions there, so not all the full damage going to go onto Kolya as well. Will be able to waddle out to safety. 5-3. Evos ahead. What was that flicker?
What was that flicker, WQXD? I mean, he's been flickering all over the map since early game. I just don't understand what the gameplay is here for Bigatron Singapore. They have to be really precise and have accurate timings with the Minoan Fury coming in from Minotaur. Jason Cole has to do his split push really well, but we do see top tower being taken from Evos Singapore. They did get the tower for themselves, and they are positioned really well to take the turtle. But Bigatron Singapore is holding the line on the bottom side of the map. They're still doing pretty well. No crazy deaths so far.
No crazy deaths so far. It's been a little bit of a easier game for both sides of the team that's here. Evos SG, although yes, they do have a nice 2,000 goal lead, aren't really taking advantage of this lead just yet. We're still seeing that only 1 tower has been taken for their side.
We do see them struggling with the team fight as expected, and we do see 2 wizard boots being taken out. But Alice coming in, tries to get a stun on the Hayabusa, but 3 members is here to get Jason Cole, and Jason Cole will be going down to, dear Bambi, the Goshen taking the kill. And we do see BTR seeing the space and moving in.
Exactly, they will go in for the map objective over here, so turtle will be taken. It looks like it will not be contested, but at what cost? Will they potentially lose 2 turrets? As up in the top lane, we're going to see that 3 members Now 4 as Bane joins in, will be wheeling across. Ooh. Oh, it looks like the pullback will be there, and yeah, they will not be able to do much of anything over here. Now 3 towers ahead, the goal has ballooned to 4,000, and Evos is looking very strong and in such a commanding position. Missing that out completely, WQXD. This is not going well for them whatsoever. Bigatron SG looks like they're playing from the Middle East.
Yeah, a disastrous trade from them. They took Turtle, but they lost 2 towers on the top side of the map, which Hayabusa should have been guarding on the top side of the map. So Jason Cole not even taking a turret on the top side, and they have 0 turrets, losing out the goal advantage as well. And we do see Evos Singapore edging out already mid-game. So Claude will be crazy in the late game.
That is if they even reach the later stages of the game, because right now we are seeing that once again, potentially caught out here, there is Singh that does get removed. I was about to say the saving grace is really Kagura being able to make plays, but even Singh does get taken out. LY4 forced to back away already. And still the onslaught of damage is coming up from Evos. Bigatron SG is able to get, consolation prize of 1 tower back up top, but WQXD looks like this will be the next one to fall down. Usually this ultimate is good. Now the shielding comes out from Kolya as well. Still not going to be quite enough. They will trade 2 towers across the map. But still, Evos SG does have that clean advantage ahead. Just simply because that nice big wave that, Jason Cole has been pushing up top will be intercepted by Gushen.
We do see Hayabusa finally taking 2 turrets for Bigatron Singapore, but at the cost of losing his teammates and losing our bottom lane as well. So right now, Evos Singapore is controlling the game. They have the mid lane turret for themselves as well, so they have total map control. They can just roam free and just pick any players from Bigatron Singapore. They have to be really careful with their engages right now. And Hayabusa is just losing out the map control, makes Hayabusa play a little bit defensive, and it just hurts his goal advantage.
And that's the thing, right? As a Hayabusa, you don't want to be playing defensive. You really want to be that split pushing potential. You talked about them, being able to split push, being able to avoid team fights. Right now, they are not avoiding team fights, and yes, there's a little bit of a split push going on, but not enough. Look, as the members of Evos SG start to maneuver across the map, looking for Jason Cole. They know that he can only be in that bottom lane. So really good read of the map, knowing that they don't need to overextend. Bigatron SG, give them enough rope and they will start to hang themselves.
I mean, WQXD's job here is to just Minoan Fury in order to help Bigatron get out of the team fight and create space for
Hayabusa. It looks like it's going to be a 5v4 fight as the setup does get done. Kolya will pull back Sync here, as now the Riptide will cut through the enemy teams. Potato is standing in the back line there. Keep in mind, Claw here is already something ripping through the top side of the teams. As Yusuf's ultimate does get used, but it will not be enough. Multiple killing sprees go across. Bigatron SG loses 4 members in what was a swift bit.
The split pushing.
Hayabusa coming back here, not going to be enough. Does get pulled back instantly. Odia Baby does go in, manages to juke away. 1 kill goes across with over aggression there. Will it be enough? No, it will not. As easily, the 1 auto attack will take it down. Potato leading the charge ahead, even though he will go down, still secures the game. Evos as she takes a clean series 2-0 against what were the former champions, cementing themselves now ahead of the pack with a clean 9 points.
Wow, I mean, Bigatron Singapore, I think the problem with them right here is just they're so stuck with the past meta and
I agree.
Picks. And we do see them going for more comfortable picks. There's no new heroes. Nope. There's no innovative plays like we see in
It's also way too slow. Like, you have a Vexana there. If Vexana's not really steadily ahead,
not team fight ready.
No, not at all. I do agree that Kolya would get the MVP for this match. A lot of really good ultimate timings, lots of pullbacks, lots of time